She's typing because she didn't know, apparently, that we were recording.
My hands are just really shaky. I'm like, hi. Welcome back to the Prattling Mindless, where we talk to you about things.
I feel like no matter how much practice you have, you just really embody no self-confidence during the intro and outro. Just winging it every time, but don't realize what needs to go in it, even though it's the same things.
I'm Ripley. That's Jordan. We're your hosts, and we talk to you about the things that we like, and we hope you listen.
Maybe it's the awkwardness.
I'm just being myself.
That didn't change what I said. Did you guys want to see what was on the ceiling too? Because Ripley was just looking up there. She went like this. She went, oh, all the way up to the ceiling. There's nothing up there. Spoiler alert.
What great news have you brought for us today?
What great news?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Okay, you have this habit of waking up and then immediately telling me whatever bad news you see first.
To be fair, that's like all my phone sends me.
No, that's all you subscribe to. How about you subscribe to some good news? How about you wake up and you look and you're like, wow, there's a scientific breakthrough. They now have soft monkey fur formula. I don't know. Like, I feel as though this is a product of the things that you spend the most time looking at on your phone. That's what your phone recommends to you. Because my phone recommends to me the things that I've recently looked up or have taken interest in. Like, I just bought a new rifle. Most of the things that I've been advertised are about gun laws, gun policies, and rifle parts that are coming out. So you waking up and just being like, negative thing number 12.
I read the news, and a lot of the news is negative, unfortunately.
Negative thing number 12. Negative thing number 13. Number 14. I'm like, I'm not even out of bed yet. And you just spouting it at me. Just constant. Like, I enjoy, right, going and getting in the shower in the morning, but you don't got to shower me with bad news in bed, man.
It's so you can clean it off, in the shower.
I ain't got that strong a soap. Mine stops at the skin. I'm not like in there huffing soap, be like, clean out my brain,
Did we talk about Everwind last time
I am sure you talked about it when we played the demo, but we pre-recorded the last few, so probably not.
Okay, because I'm really liking it. Those of you who do not know, Everwind is a game that is kind of like Minecraft and Raft had a baby, but it's early access still, so of course it's not, fully developed. It's adding features. The developers have been responding really quickly, but Jordan and I have been playing it and having a lot of fun. He built the ship, but so you fly around, you get resources, you fight things. What?
I don't know how many times I've worn this watch since I've got it. Mm-hmm. I just now realized there was a plastic film on the front of it. I was like, man, it's a little dirty. Let me scratch it, like try and polish it off. And I was like, this is a film.
This looks much nicer now. It's very shiny and clean.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so everyone. So I think we talked about a little bit. The first ship you tried to build, and it's not The Sims, so it went downhill quickly.
The one in my personal game is like a giant square block, and then I fucked it up, so I got to start a new game.
Yeah, that's why she keeps just joining in my game when I'm playing instead of just playing her game.
Well, if you could build my ship for me.
I could go into your game and help build you whatever.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Let's do that. I got to start a new one, like I said.
I just thought it was funny that we have our game, right? And then I was like, hey, do you want to see the ship in my personal game? And you went, yeah. And then you just kept coming over. I was like, all right, guess you're moving in here.
We share everything, including video game worlds and supplies.
Right. I'm going to need you to clean out half that shower so I can have it. We're sharing.
If you want to.
See how sad she got right there?
I like having my own bathroom. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like being able to use the bathroom at separate times.
We could still do that. It's not like this one catches on fire if I stop going in there as often.
You're always welcome into our bathroom.
Yeah, I go in there all the time. You know, somebody's got to assert dominance over the cats.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they are definitely asserting dominance over me. God.
Like every third poo, you got to go in the cat box. Assert dominance. What you mean? Plus, it's a great test, you know, make sure the litter still works.
I think it's fine.
Obviously not. It's not covering it up.
Listen. So I sent it out in my author newsletter, but I do have positive news to share besides me hitting my knees on the thing and making my camera shake.
Okay.
Did you read the email that I sent out?
I skimmed through them, but I get like 4 of them every time you hit send.
So the Chilean president, he's leaving office, and his name is Gabriel Boric, and he used his like last 3 days in office to sign into law the Juan Fernandez Archipelago is now a protected marine national park, and the area that he designated as a park is larger than the state of Texas. So that should give you a little bit of information about this great movement. And I was looking at pictures of the archipelago. It's gorgeous. Like there's a lot of marine life there. Be a cool place to go, but it is beautiful. And then I also saw that red-crowned cranes are no longer on the threatened species list. And I thought that was really cool. I don't know if you've ever seen them. I saw a picture of them, and I was like, I've definitely seen them before, but they look really cool. They're really majestic looking, and I've seen them in a lot of like Japanese paintings, I'm pretty sure, but they are no longer threatened, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I recently just learned that all species of sawfish are endangered and protected.
What's happened to them? Just like, do people poach them, or?
I would imagine that initially when they were discovered, people were fishing them for their bills, I guess, their noses, because they're giant saws and they're cool looking, but like
So I've definitely seen them at like aquariums and stuff.
Yeah, it's not like you can't have endangered stuff at carpenter sharks. Sawfish. I don't know. Is that the same thing?
Come on.
Yeah, so all species of apparently carpenter sharks or sawfish. But like, yeah, they're cool looking though. They're like flat. I saw a video. The reason I found out is I saw a video of someone on a river in one of those boats that look like it's not going to be on the river long. and he's pulling up this giant fishing rod, you know, fish it. And you see a huge sawfish like breach the top of the water because it's so murky they couldn't see it till it got right up there. And when you one of the deckhands goes, "It's endangered, cut it. It's on the dorsal." So apparently they had hooked the dorsal fin on its back, not it eating the bait. They're like, "It's on its dorsal, just cut it. It's endangered." So he ran over and just cut the line and let it go and was like, "Well, at least the dorsal's not, you know, going to harm it long term. It'd be all right."
Yeah.
What?
So,
man, I felt bad the other day. Well,
did you feel bad?
Yeah, no. But socially, yes. I went to the gym. And I've been using my smartwatch, right, to update my phone on what I've been running, just because I don't like holding my phone and it's so hot outside that I don't want to go run outside.
Yeah.
But I got to the gym, started stretching, realized that I didn't have my watch on, and I was like, "Oh man, do I run just because I'm already here? Do I go back to the apartment? Like, what are we doing here?" And ultimately, I was like, no, I'd like to track it because I'm terrible at remembering, you know, which days are which and which days I'm running. So I come back up to the apartment, put on the watch, go back down to the gym. As I'm walking up to the gym to, you know, like badge in, another guy's coming up the path behind me. And I badge in and I walk over to the treadmill because I already stretched. Right, so I'm like, treadmill.
You're ready to go.
He comes in, looks, sees that the second treadmill is dead because it breaks like every other week.
Yeah, I don't understand what happens to it.
I think it just trips a breaker when they're on for too long and just drawing too much power. Because it's not like it's broken. It literally just turns off, and then every once in a while it's turned back on, and it's fine. So I don't know. I think it's something electrical. But so the second one was broken. So I was on the first one. He comes in. He immediately walks to the elliptical and gets on that. And I'm thinking, no big deal, whatever. So I run for, I think, like 35 minutes maybe. Mm-hmm. I'm finishing up. I notice he's gone from the elliptical over to the bike. Well, I go over to get the wipes to wipe down the treadmill, and luckily I grabbed my stuff, right? Turned, went across the room, grabbed a wipe, turned back around. He was already on the treadmill, and I was like, well, I'm not going to reach past you to wipe it down, so I guess have fun working out in the sweat that I was just using. I'm like, all right, whatever, man. So I put the wipe, I just threw it away and walked out, and I was like, I've never seen someone just, also, like, I felt bad.
He was watching you.
I felt bad because I took it, but then I also didn't feel bad of how quickly he jumped on it right after I got done. I'm like, dude, don't even give me a chance to wipe it down or anything. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, and it's not a big gym. It's like the size of this room. Like, it's not very big.
How big is this room, would you say,
I don't know.
for the audience?
It's maybe like 20 by 20. Like, this room's a little smaller than the gym. I'll give it that. But yeah, no. And I felt bad at first, and then I was thinking about it on the walk back over to the apartment. And I was like, I don't feel bad. That guy was literally just killing time to get on a treadmill. I'm like, you can do other cardio. Like, you could go run outside if it's really that big of a deal.
He did all that other cardio and then still got on the treadmill after you.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, weird. Man.
I can't believe I almost forgot what happened to me at the car dealership the other day.
Cardio?
No, that
the word car was just in there, huh?
So I went to take our car to get an oil change, and every time we go there, it takes a long time. So I came prepared. I had a book. I had my laptop so I could do some writing. I was like, gonna be patient. Plus, they have soda, and I love free soda. So I'm there, and this woman comes up to me, and she's got like a ton of Chick-fil-A.
What is a ton of Chick-fil-A?
Just like a bag filled with like breakfast sandwiches and stuff.
Oh, she has multiple sandwiches?
Yeah, she had like 2 bags.
Okay. Because initially you said this, you text me this, and I was thinking she just gave you like a couple nuggets or something.
No, yeah, so she starts talking to me, and I was like, oh, I should have brought Chick-fil-A breakfast. Like, you were the smart one, And she goes, take some. And I was like, no, it's okay. Like, thank you so much. She asked like 6-7 times, and then finally she just splits her food up and then like gives me these like little miniature breakfast sandwiches and some potato. What are they called? Hash browns, but they're like the miniature hash browns.
Tater tots.
Yeah, but like the flat disc ones,
Tater tots.
But it was pretty good. But we start chatting, and this woman tells me her whole life story. I don't even got to say much. Like, I barely get a word out, But this woman proceeds to tell me how she is leaving her husband of 13 years. And I was like,
Good
oh.
Lord.
And she goes, I didn't tell him the real reason why, though, because I feel so bad.
He already knows? Dang.
Yeah. And she was telling me, she's like, I have the perfect husband, like the husband every woman wants. Like, I don't do any
obviously
cooking.
not.
I don't do any cleaning. Like, she's just like, I have the perfect life. But she goes, I woke up and I realized I like girls. And I was like, oh, that is a lot to learn. And this woman, I think she said she's almost 40. And she just woke up and realized her life wasn't what she wanted. But she's just telling me all of her life story and about like how she likes girls. And we're kind of in a smaller area right now. So she's like, not everybody's accepting of that. So I think she probably felt more comfortable telling a stranger. But she tells me all this stuff, and then she's like, I got to go over to this shop and exchange these pants for my daughter because they didn't fit. It's like, okay. And sorry, the cat like pricked me. But she leaves.
She is a prick.
Or she's about to leave, and she goes, and you want to know something else, the real bomb? And I was like, yeah, sure, go for it. And she tells me that our service advisor that was helping me, she goes, she is the love of my life, and that's why I brought her Chick-fil-A. She is leaving her husband for this person, And then she left. And a few hours later, she comes back and she goes, "You're still here?" And I was like, "Yep, yes, I am." But
I'm like, yeah, I'm making moves on your woman.
I got
like,
free breakfast and I got a whole story. Like,
That's
I could not
wild.
complain. I was like having a great time.
I mean, at least she's already told him. I thought initially when you text me this, I thought that she hadn't told him yet and was just like, "Don't worry, I'll take the car in for maintenance." You know,
I didn't
and
either
just-
until about halfway through the conversation. And then she goes, "Yeah, he normally brings the car in for the oil change, but I wanted to do it this time."
I'm telling you. He's sitting at home going, "Oh, she's trying. Maybe we're rethinking this divorce." And she's like, "Nah, I'm going to see my mistress."
Yeah, she's telling me all this other
Getting it.
stuff. Like, I guess he's got like PTSD from combat years and years ago. And I was like, "God damn."
You gonna set him up with a
I was
therapist
like,
at least?
I kind of feel bad for this man, you know?
Yeah, he's so perfect, but I like women now, so goodbye to your therapy.
I think
like,
that's even worse because it's like there's nothing wrong with your relationship, you know? Like, they're probably really good friends, but like, she doesn't like him as a sexual partner. That sucks. Like, there's nothing you can do.
How
to
would you
repair
break that news? Like, if this happened between us, right? How would you break that news? Would you wake up one day and just be like, "I prefer artificial"? Like, what do we? I don't.
I can't even imagine that because
Yeah, we're imagining it right now. That's the question. I've just asked you to imagine it. Go.
I already like
Here, I'll
both.
pretend. Hold on.
So it's
Good morning.
oh,
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Good
You said you
morning,
had news
Jordan.
for me. Was it bad news, or was
Are you
it
trying
good
to, like,
news?
seduce me right now? What's happening?
Is that doing it for you? I'll do that in the bedroom. Don't worry. Yeah, well,
Oh,
little hand
sorry,
on
I keep
cheek.
hitting this shit.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like
Tell
I'd just
me.
be like, we got to talk about something.
But not with eye contact.
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
Should we rent like a Catholic confessional so we can sit
Oh my
next
god,
to each other?
that would be great. Actually,
Like, we're going to church. Why? Confession time. Like, I don't
I think I would just be like, I have realized that I am a lesbian. Would you like to stay married or not?
Nah, you gotta wake up and be like, you know how compasses sometimes point in more than one direction? Turns out you're not north no more. We swing in this way.
I feel like I would be like, oh, you know, we're still best friends. Like, we've been married already for so long. Like, go do your thing with whoever. But, like, you're not divorcing me, you know? Like,
What do you mean you're not divorcing me? I'm not just gonna be like, oh, okay, you like other people now. Perfect.
like you could have other people, but you just can't marry them.
I prefer other people, but I'd like your money. That's what
like-
you've presented to me in this scenario.
You're my best friend.
Yeah, you don't really have to marry the best friend if you're attracted to other people.
Okay, but I can't
primarily.
even imagine that.
We're imagining it.
I don't want to.
It's not going to change what happens 10 minutes from now.
And as someone who likes both genders, it's like, why would that be a problem? You know, like, I'm with you.
Yeah, but if someday you woke up and you're like, nope, we jumped over the other side of the fence. That's what we're imagining.
I guess I would give you the choice to leave me.
You're leaving me.
No.
You can't swing this. You can't come up to bat, jump on the other side of the plate and be like, you can throw over here if you want. What the fuck? What are you talking about? You forced this
Why
decision.
can't you just be married friends?
Married friend. What are you talking
a legal
about?
contract.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's why when we split up, because you prefer the other gender, you still get half
We're
my
not gonna
shit.
split up.
We're imagining.
But we don't. I don't wanna imagine this. I don't like it.
Also, they're called hash browns. I looked it up. It's from Chick-fil-A and chicken minis.
They're not serving breakfast anymore, are they? I'm hungry.
No doubt it. Dude, you're the one. Okay, I was ready at 9. It's now 10:35.
I wanted to do my makeup.
10:35. It's a song. Don't worry about it. You can ask your girlfriend. It's.
You're a problem.
What? I'm just saying. I'm asking. Like, if I woke up and was like, I prefer dick, you choose. What would you? You would choose to stay married?
Yeah.
I'd be like, great. You get to. Who gets the air mattress?
Well, like, I could just buy a new bed. Like, we'd just split the bedrooms up.
We'd split the bedrooms up. With what money?
We just move them around, and I get a job, and I pay half rent.
Oh, now you're gonna get a job.
Well,
See, you're not thinking this whole lifestyle change through.
that's why we would say married. I don't like change.
Yeah, but if we get divorced, you get half the stuff without the change.
But I don't want to take half your stuff away from you.
Shouldn't have got married then. I don't.
Like, that's, I guess, like, if your relationship ends terribly, I can see why people get volatile over who takes what. But I feel like even if we separated for something like that, like, we still loved each other. Like, we still were together for a while. Like, why would I want to make your life a living hell? You know?
I mean, I guess that depends on how many women you sleep with, doesn't it? Like, if it's one, we could probably come to some understandings on who gets what. But then you hit like 5, and I'm like, man, I'm taking everything. This is crazy. You know what I mean?
Like, so up until 4, I'm good.
Yeah, there's a range. It's like 1, and then like 2 to 5, and then it's just says 5 plus.
Like, don't worry. It was
4, and then
only
5 plus.
4 people I cheated on you with.
Yeah.
Not 5.
Yeah, okay,
That
so,
makes
like,
it so much better.
1, okay, we can still split like 50-50. 2 to 4, you're looking closer to like 75-25. But then you get 5 plus, and you're like, that plus is pretty hefty on the end of
doing
that
a lot of
5. It's doing a lot of work
Don't
here.
worry.
You're like,
It was 5 plus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how you argue. You can't give exact numbers, right? Like, you're talking to whoever's like
Like,
supposed
I've
to
cheated
decide
on you
the
a time or
split.
2.
Yeah, you gotta, you know, you can't be like, oh, it was 7, because then they're like, 7, okay. Like 7, people can realistically they can explain it away, and you're like, man, I buy 7 bananas at a time. That's not a lot, but
But shoving
if you
7
change
bananas in your mouth would be a lot.
no, if you change the framing, right? You just change it, and you're like, man, you cheat on me 5 plus times, more than 5 times, and that's crazy, right?
That's
sounds
a choice.
like if I said you cheated 7 times, you'd be like, whoa, 7, okay. But then it was like more than 5 times, you're like, all right, well, that's emphasis on the more. That's why you're only getting 10%. Also, cheating's bad for the audience.
Yeah, don't do that.
Unless it's a math test, and then just get a calculator. I don't understand why you're cheating. It's math.
Listen, having energy drink on an empty stomach,
It was a bold choice for you.
I'm going. I'm like,
Dude, it's a bold choice for you, especially because you don't normally have
coffee
this
and
much
energy drink.
caffeine anymore. So to drink, what is that? Like, how much is an espresso?
I think like 200 milligrams.
Plus 100. You're on like 350 right now.
That's probably too high, actually. I'm probably overestimating, but
I mean, even if it's 150, you're still at 300 on an empty stomach is crazy. Like, that's how I get through the workday.
yeah.
This is why you're
Caffeine and
having,
divorce. We're doing great.
This is why you're having trouble focusing on imagination right now. You're too focused on the fucking bumps on the wall and trying to count them.
I'm focused on us having breakfast after this.
I feel as though it's going to be lunchtime, but regardless, I feel as though however much imagination you use in your books and writing, you reserve none of it for everyday thoughts and inquiries.
What do you mean?
I mean, I just asked you to imagine something. You're like, I cannot possibly fathom this.
I just don't like it. It
You've
makes me
created entire
uncomfortable.
worlds from the same mind. And now we cannot imagine being like, Dick, ew. Like, it's...
Because I just love you so much. I don't want to.
You can say JK afterward if it makes you feel better. What's that face for?
Do you think it's healthy to be like obsessed with your partner?
Obsessed with him? What does that mean?
Like you think
Like,
that
what
they,
level of obsession?
Like you think they should only be attracted to you, like even if it's like a TV show, like they shouldn't find people attractive, stuff like that.
Not necessarily.
Some people think that is micro cheating.
To see a beautiful person?
Yeah.
Be like, that person is beautiful. Be like, how dare you talk in
Yeah.
my presence? Like,
Ah.
I'll kick you out. I'll talk about people on the internet all day. I don't care.
Yeah, I see the same thing. I'm like, but objectively, you can think somebody's like gorgeous or like attractive or hot without wanting to like be with them or do
Yeah,
things with them.
like us watching Love Island, you're like, wow, these are some attractive people, but they are terrible, and I
Oh
hate
my
them
god,
all.
and some of them are so stupid.
Yeah, no, it's for a while I was getting a lot of clips on like YouTube that was just a different podcast of someone interviewing like Gen Z, like recent graduates from high school, and just asking them like fairly basic questions, and they were just, I don't know, tee. And you're like, like one of them was just like how many oceans are there? That was one of the questions. She's like, I don't know, aren't there like 20 something? And you're like, no. It's like, how many branches of government do we have? 6. Nope. It was
Listen,
staggeringly like
we went to school in like one of the
questions.
worst states for education, and they still taught us government and things like that. Like,
It was staggeringly. It was one of them didn't know how many states there were. Like it's like this.
at least 15.
And yeah, at least a few. Someone asked one of them was asked what the capital of America was. Couldn't answer it. Like just basic, like not even. Most of them weren't even like political or anything. It's just basic questions of general knowledge and just not there. I'm like, that's sad.
Well,
But then they got into, oh, let's rate yourselves. And they were all like, well, we're all 10s. And we're like, no.
I think
Incorrect.
you can be so attractive, but if you have a bad personality or like
They weren't that attractive. They were literally, the point he was making in that section of the podcast that he was talking about was like, no, I rate myself as like a 7 or 8. If you rate me as a 6, then I don't obviously fit your description was attractive. So, but I would rate all of you at like 6s or 7s, maybe. And like some of you were like 4s or 5s. And he went around and rated them all and was like, no, which obviously she's a 10. And he's like, why? Why are you hyperinflating her? And he's like, name a celebrity that's a 10. They picked a supermodel, and he's just like, well, you think she is just as gorgeous as this supermodel, but just what hasn't been discovered yet, or like what's the issue? I'm like,
I think my main issue with celebrities and even just like influencers on shows like Love Island and stuff is they all look the same. Like they've all had the same cosmetic procedures done. And if you want to change things about yourself, that's fine. But it is so obvious in movies and TV shows these days because everybody has the same look. Like I watch shows and movies from other countries or from, the early 2000s, and people look individual. They look unique. Like they have a look to them. And, actors became famous for they have this smile or this nose. And now it's just like
eyebrows.
Like little model clones,
Eyebrows guy.
Yes, like you look up eyebrows
Oh,
guy,
man.
Will Poulter will pop up. Like
I saw a picture of I think it was Colombia, Brazil, maybe. I don't know. Some actress from a different country. And why have you made this face?
I just like the little pause you had. Different country.
All right, fine. Central or South America. I don't want to call them out like that, okay? Other place. Anyway, she had this surgery, I guess, to for something, and had an allergic reaction to it and was botched it, and her whole face just went and like completely different person was looking. I'm like, yo, why would you have that surgery? I'm like, that's crazy.
Although, if it's done very well, like I can't remember her name. She's a famous actress. She's gorgeous. But she just had a bunch of work done, and her doctor posted everything he did online, and everybody's like, it literally just looks like she went back in time. Like she looks just like she did when she was younger. Like,
I
the
can
way
see
he
doing
did
that,
it just
but
made him
people
look really good.
What's the main one that people used to do a lot? I don't know if they still do it anymore.
BBLs?
No. What?
Like where they take the fat out of their body and put it in their butt?
No,
That one was
for
really
their
popular.
face when it's like it gets all tight. What's that
Like
called?
a facelift?
I don't know. What's the name of it though? The thing that people used to get like shot in them.
Botox?
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm. Botox is really popular.
Is it still? I thought it
Yeah.
like kind of died off.
No, people still get it, but there's been some studies showing that it like migrates and never really leaves your body. I'm not anti-Botox. I would just prefer to wait like a long time to get it. You trying to scare a cat over there?
No, I was just poking her.
Well, I'm hungry, so let's go. Do the outro. I do it every time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we didn't like change. How strange. Now we want to institute change, do we?
Listen, I'm Ripley. That's Jordan. We have been your hosts of Mindless Prattle. We hope you enjoyed all of our thought-provoking questions and conversations today. Please make sure to give us a follow, a like, leave a comment, whatever you want, and we will see you next time.
And don't forget the little potato discs.
Don't forget the potato discs.
Little
Potato discs.
You get big potato discs, it's wrong.
Goodbye.